Good morning. I'm James Landis, the Vice President of Program Operations for Church World Service. I want to welcome our special guests from Haiti and anybody from the State Department and other agencies today. It's great to have you all here for this conversation. Church World Service, sometimes known as CWS, is a cooperative ministry of 37 Christian denominations in the United States. We've worked in Haiti for more than 50 years, and during which time we have partnered with the churches, with local grassroots organizations, with ecumenical organizations, farmers groups, youth groups, others. We don't implement our own projects directly, but work through local groups. We have always been what we call non-operational, by which we mean that we support local groups and local people to find their own solutions. We play a facilitator role to mobilize resources that build and strengthen local institutions. We try in our own small way to contribute to building a better, just, equitable Haiti, in which all men, women, boys, and girls can participate in the feast of life. We were all surprised by the devastation caused by the earthquake, of course, but we're here today without pretense of having the answers to the questions that were asked then. CWS, since the earthquake, working through and with partners, has achieved outcomes commensurate to our capacity and to the resources that we could generate. Since the earthquake, and just a little list here, we've been responsible for building community stores, office buildings, and nearly 500 homes. We've installed cisterns to bring clean water to hundreds of folks. And all these projects have been completed using Haitian labor and construction crews and locally purchased goods, generating employment and empowerment in Haiti. We've assisted in starting thousands of small local businesses and delivered $2 million in material aid. We've also led and supported projects that have improved housing conditions for people with disabilities, especially, and rebuilding communities and improving accountability and the transparency within Haiti itself. It's impossible to count how many lives we've had an impact on. It could be close to 500,000 by estimates, and that number actually includes, through some alchemy or God's force, changes to CWS itself. Today, nearly 5 years later, we continue to work to address housing, food insecurity, and children's protection. We are only one small player in this, and Haiti is a poor country with many needs. You, in this room, know the incredible devastation from the earthquake, and you know that Haiti and Haitians have worked hard to make progress since the earthquake, and there are still serious developmental challenges. More than 50% of the population lives on less than $1 a day. Women and children suffered disproportionately in the earthquake itself and continue to be vulnerable, more vulnerable today. A significant percentage of those living in displacement camps are women and girls. They face problems of security, domestic, and sexual violence. They have not sufficient water and sanitation facilities, and too many go hungry. We hear that too many youth and adolescents report having to resort to selling sex to survive. At CWS, we know we don't have the answers, but we believe in dialogue and open and fair debate and in public consultation and cooperation. We have a role to bring the key players together so that they or we can listen to each other. Our partners in Haiti tell us that there's not enough real critical dialogue going on between the different stakeholders, between donors and the international community, government of Haiti and ordinary Haitians. And so we welcome this conference and that it could be a start of some dialogue. We do acknowledge some of the long strides that have been made to engage in a meaningful dialogue. Mr. Adam here, Executive Director of the agency responsible for housing in Haiti, said recently, priority for him to listen to the inhabitants of Haiti's slums and work with them because the improvement of their conditions of life cannot happen if they do not participate or are not involved in the decision-making process. Mr. Adam, we agree wholeheartedly, and we will do what we can as CWS to partner with you on that matter. We have many stakeholders in this process, and it's not just those here. There are others who are not here, including, I won't name any, but multilateral institutions and parts of my own government. We thank anybody who is here, and I have been told by Ian that sometimes these Washington, D.C. conferences are a movable feast, meaning that folks will come and go, and we'll welcome them in as they come. There were many promises that were made to Haiti after the earthquake. Much money was pledged. And you know that only a fraction of what was promised has actually been delivered. There is insufficient funding even to address the cholera outbreak, not of Haiti's making, that started in October of 2010, which resulted in, and is currently resulting in, over 700,000 suspected cases and over 8,600 deaths. So what kind of dialogue needs to happen between governments and banks and donors to break this impasse, to ensure that the needs of the poorest are addressed? Today, our focus is on housing, and the government of Haiti itself acknowledges that by 2020, it must build 500,000 new houses to solve the current housing deficit. There are a lot of questions. Will those living in tents or in places that are not safe be there indefinitely? Do housing projects target the poorest of the poor, low-income people? Must those who live in poor housing and in tents continue to live in fear for the next earthquake or the next hurricane? And how is housing incorporated into the long-term development issues? These questions can be our challenge, or unanswered, they can be the start of our indictment. We welcome you to the conference, and thank you so much. We look forward to an open, honest, and constructive conversation.